I'm going to show you how to cook the perfect steak. Now, the most important thing is, of course, start with really good beef, and I've got some Australian grass-fed beef here, a Scotch fillet. The next thing is, of course, pop your steak on the bench here and let it come up to room temperature. That'll help it cook nice and evenly. And then, of course, we need some salt. Salt loves meat and meat loves salt. You can't have meat without having salt, and if you're worried about having too much salt in your diet, don't put any salt on your veggies. No one's going to eat them anyway. And of course, we need some pepper. A good twist of black pepper on both sides will make this steak delicious. Now, to help transfer the heat into the steak, we're going to use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Just a couple of drops on each side and smooth it around with your fingers to make sure it's covered evenly. Now, all we need to do is cook the steak. Now, you can see I'm cooking with gas, and I love using gas. It gives me the perfect heat. Now, this is what you want to hear when you put the steak into the pan. It's preheated already. The sizzle, that's how you know it's cooking properly. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Here's the most important thing about cooking a steak. You've got to turn it. The juices are trying to escape through the top of the steak. So by turning the steak, we make those juices turn around again. We want to keep the juices in the steak so when you bite into it, you get that nice, moist, beautiful flavour from the steak. That is really important. Now, how you like your steak is up to you, but I know for a fact that 38% of Australians like their steak medium. So what I would recommend is, if you want to get it bang on, use a digital thermometer. When it gets to 48 degrees on the centre of that steak, you know it's cooked to perfection. But me, I'm a salty old dog. What I need to do is just touch it with my finger. I know that when I touch it with my finger, I can tell exactly how it's cooked. And you can do this at home. If you touch your thumb and forefinger here and press this little part in the middle, that's what a rare steak feels like. Touch the next finger, that's what a medium steak feels like. And that one there, that's well done. It takes a few goes so you get it right, but I'll tell you what, if you can do it just like this, it makes you look good at a barbecue, doesn't it? Now, this is my restaurant, Luna Bistro, where I've been cooking steak for over 20 years. They say I'm the meat man, and I know all about meat. And for me, cooking on gas is the best way. It gives me the control and the accuracy I need to make sure every steak that I cook is perfect. And now that we've cooked the steak, we need to let it rest. And that gives us a great time to make the salsa that goes with it. I've got a bowl here and my spoon, and to that I'm going to add some olives, some chives, a little bit of parsley, some cornichons, some gherkins, and some semi-dried tomatoes. Pop that in there like that, and then a twist of pepper, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, give that a drizzle like that, stir that for about 30 seconds, and that's about the time it takes for this steak to rest. And by resting it, all the juices will stay in that steak, so when you cut into it, those juices will go into your mouth, and that's the way we like it. A little bit of salsa on the top there like that, and there you have it, the perfect steak. For this delicious recipe and so much more, go to brighter.com.au. Now, that's the secret to a perfect steak, cooking with gas. Compliments to the chef.